Hello everyone, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons! I'd actually forgot I was wearing this. Sending us 2 Taylor tickets. I think I've gotten 3 before, so I guess this wasn't all that great. My fashion target, Steven. Oh my gosh, check this outfit! I saw it and thought that would look fab on Steven, so I bought it for you, because everyone should have a fashion consultant. Your fashionista, Pinky. Alright. So what did Pinky think would look fantastic on us? A pom-pom sweater. I'll wear it. I'm not picky about what I wear. Like, I'm really not, especially in games. Like, I don't care. In real life, I care to a degree, but, like, only really when it comes to, like, going past, like, the few boundaries I have on what I will wear. So, like, if it's clothes, I'll wear it. I prefer specific types of clothes, but, I mean, at the same time, you can generally win me over to any style of clothes by putting Kirby on it. So, you know, that just works. Yeah, I do need to get over to the Nooklings, because we don't have the most amount of time before, the turnip changeover. Don't want to accidentally dig up flowers. Good morning. Here's hoping it'll be a good day, Squeak. Let's talk. Let's make today our best day ever. It does seem like a pretty nice day, though that's also kind of a bad thing. So it means it's gonna be really hot. Gala! Steven, how are you, Snorty? What's the latest? A little fresh air never fails to cheer me up, Snorty. No. Okay. Let's pop in here, see what our turnip prices are. I get the feeling they're going to be low. I get the feeling I have already missed the good price for this week, but 121. Okay, it's still lower, but it might spike back up. That's my hope. I mean, it's only Tuesday. What are you boys doing? Bad day of the week to already be declining in price. Yeah, I don't really know much else to talk about. I suppose I can make mention Frisk got a new toy lately. Oh, recently. Because it's her birthday sometime early this month. I'm pretty sure it's the 10th. My mother's dog's birthday was the 4th, so Frisk just got a toy on the 4th. There's the glowy spot. Sort. And she is mixed on her toy. She wants to play with it. Hey there, my fabulous bestie. Thanks for chatting with me. I want to chat. I walked around looking for you. I was playing single player hide and seek, and I won. It's very fair. But she wants to play with it. But when it's turned on, she only wants to play with it for a little bit before she's just like, okay, I'm done with that now. But if I turn it off, she's then like, but I want to play with it. And it's like, but you just stopped. She's very, very temperamental when it comes to this toy. It's like a little ball thing with like a little, like, fuzzy worm tail thing. That, like, it rolls around, it bounces into things, it'll, like, roll the other way, and, like, I think it just goes too fast, and there isn't a slow option. There's supposed to be. And the slow option is a little slower on my bed, which I currently have set up with like little barricades all over the place so that Frisk can play with it on my bed without having to worry about it, because it's a ball that rolls around and has like a little axle to it kind of thing. It gathers hair like nobody's business, and yeah, my hair is all over the floor. So... like, that's just kind of the thing with having long hair. Your hair gets everywhere. Like, the amount of hair I lose in the run of a day makes me sometimes question why I haven't gone bald. But it's just how humans work. We all just lose a ton of hair all the time. Which is weird and a little concerning, honestly. I mean, I say little concerning because I don't ever want to go bald. Nothing against bald people, it just, that's not for me. Honestly, I don't even think shorter hair is for me. I've never liked myself with short hair. Like, the only thing I've ever liked about having short hair was never having to, like, comb or brush my hair. Because, like, when it is so short, you literally, you don't have to care. You just let it be, you know? There she is back there. Behind the microphone. It's in the middle of creating a culinary experience. That is not what you like to hear. Potato curry. I mean, I've never even heard of potato curry before, but I'm guessing it's just potatoes with curry. But you never want to hear from somebody making food that they are creating a culinary experience. That is, like, the last thing you ever want to hear. So I suppose there is actually one thing I can talk about. I was joking around with some people on one of the Discords I'm in last night, and basically got on the topic of snacks. And I was basically just making mention of, like, of the things I could make for snacks at that moment. I could make poutine, or I could make some toast. And one of them jokingly suggested poutine on toast. And I was like, I bet. So I made poutine on toast. Gonna say, wasn't the best. It was a worthwhile experiment, and I'll probably experiment again because it was whole wheat bread, and whole wheat bread kind of sucks. Why, Steven, what a delightful coincidence running into you here, Moolah. Let's check. The store has a delightful variety of items for sale. Just love how electric it is. I, for one, find it comforting to know that I can find all sorts of things I might need in one place. I do not find it comforting knowing I have a cat that knocks everything down. So why did you do that? Thankfully the cover didn't come off. Why are you knocking stuff down? Your toy's not even... It's over there. This cat. Adore the shovel. Yep, I'm good. Just needed a shovel. Took me a minute to browse that because I was picking up some gummy candy off the floor, but... As kind of rude and mean as this may sound, this is why I kind of don't like getting Frisk new toys. Because she is going to be a pain in the ass for, like, the next week. And like, what a Queen Alexandria's bird wing. Oh, I thought that was just a bird wing. I was just after the bells, but I'll take it. Wait. Didn't I have to cycle? Oh, right, I had to get the shovel back out. I was like, wait, didn't I cycle 2 things? I mean, obviously I love this little turd biscuit being happy, but like... if things don't go exactly the way she wants them to, she starts getting upset and causing problems. Which makes it really hard to do anything other than try to figure out what she's upset over. And like, I kind of know what it is, of she wants the toy to be moving, but not as fast as the toy moves. So that, you know, she can slowly stalk it. Because that's what she wants to do. She doesn't want to chase it, she wants to stalk it. But it moves a lot, so she can't really stalk it. And it likes to bump into her. But she wants to play with it. And like, literally, I cannot give her what she wants from it. I can't do it. Weber, help. Nice of you to visit, Qua. I want to chat. There's a weird rumor going around. Some folks, they're saying none of this is real. None of it. So Island's just a game. And everything we say or do is just to amuse somebody else. And I don't know. I kind of maybe believe it. So many things would make more sense, you know? You ever thought fruit grows way too fast? Ain't it weird the trees all have 3 kinds of wood? Ever notice there's pretty much music everywhere? It's great, but it's weird. And does Tom Nook make any kind of sense to you? Yeah, I'll buy your seashells so you can give me back my own money to pay off a house I'm selling you. I mean, what? It's all so obvious. Our lives are fake. We all should have saw it a long time ago. A long old time ago. I'm just joking. It's a joke. Nobody said that. I see the look on your face. I ate 6 bags of chips last night and fell asleep with the TV on. I had real weird dreams. You don't own a TV. Weber's seen the Matrix. He's seen the code. He needs to be eliminated. Where's Fuchsia when you need her? Frisk, please don't. Frisk. Stop. Stop trying to push the TV off. Stop. Stop it. This is why I have to get loud with this little crap. It's because she does not listen otherwise. And I hate having to get loud with her. But she just does not listen otherwise. It's so annoying. Okay, the most annoying thing is she used to listen ages ago. Like, absolutely ages ago. Like, back when she was still tiny baby. But the more time she has spent upstairs, the less and less she listens. Steven, what kind of clothing do you usually like? How would you describe your style? Anything. Oh, I bet I know. You're all about, like, a green and white checkered pattern, maybe on an apron. Babes, you're doing that thing where you think everyone's you again. I mean, I would wear that, so. Yeah, like, and I know basically what it is she gets away with more things upstairs because either there's no one around to correct her doing things she shouldn't be doing, or just simply people don't care. So she just gets to, you know, is just allowed to do things that she's not allowed to do normally. So she then takes that as, well, I'm allowed to do this because no one got mad at me for doing this. So, I'm gonna keep doing this. Even if it's something that when she is seen doing, she gets, you know, people, you know, yell at her for. Her morning's neat. Let's stop. Weather's great today. I'm gonna lay down in the grass and talk to some bugs. Like, I'm trying to get up and eat plants, you know. She would very much, you know, if you were to walk out into the kitchen where most of our plants are and catch her in the act of trying to eat a plant, she'll hop down and be like, I wasn't doing anything. But she'll still go up there and do it, where before, when she was very little, she just probably wouldn't have done that in the first place, because the moment she would have tried, she would have gotten, you know, pulled down away, told no. For a while, basically, she'd basically get time-outed whenever she would do something, but I can't reliably do that anymore, so I mean... Hey, this is kind of hard for me to say, but there's some people around here call you Rambler. I want to call you that too. What do you say? Sure, it's better than Touchdown. Really? Alright, can't wait to start calling you Rambler. Rambler. I mean, and I am a Rambler, so I mean, it works out. I'm an ambling Rambler. I'm a rambling Andy. But like, when she was confined to down here, it's a lot easier for me to have kept up with, you know, hey, don't do this. And I will say again, in case anyone gets worried about what the premise of timeout is, she gets put for 10 to 15 minutes, if even that long, into a medium dog-sized carrier that has a bunch of blankets and bedding and all this. She's completely cozy, plenty of room to move around. She uses her timeout pen as a bed most of the time. She just doesn't like the door being closed. So you basically put her in there, you close the door, go back in like 10-15 minutes, and then let her out. And usually whatever she was just doing, she won't do again for at least like 3-4 days. Used to be she just didn't do that again, you know, almost period. There was some things she would still do because she is still a cat. Cats are still curious. She'd still do things out of curiosity, but like, it definitely would reduce the amount of times that I would have to put her in timeout to put her in timeout. Now it kind of doesn't. She just still does whatever she wants, whenever she wants. No amount of repercussion will change that at this point, I don't think. Where is this last fossil? Very bamboozled am I. I mean, I also haven't found the bottle on the beach yet. Bottle on the beach. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bottle on the beach. There it is. Bottle from the beach. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. To whoever's into strange bottles. I was just zoning out in the bathtub when a great DIY idea popped into my head. Had to write it down. Could have kept it to myself, but decided to share it anonymous-like. Don't tell nobody else about this. Wishing you luck, Admiral. A Senmaizuke barrel. I have no idea what that is. I kind of want to see. What is that? Oh, it's one of those. Okay, so it's basically a barrel for turnips. Barrel of turnips. Barrel turnip for what? Oh, Diva's in her home. Let's go see Diva. Always gotta come see our favorite frog. At least my favorite frog. Don't know about you guys, but I love Diva, so I mean, you know. Quest. You're welcome anytime. Chat with me. Why doesn't anyone believe me when I talk about how much I love flowers? The way I dress, the way I talk, it's really getting annoying. Hey, do me a solid and spread the word that I love flowers. And I don't care if that shocks anyone. Seriously, why is everyone always so surprised? I imagine people would be pretty surprised that I like flowers too, so they can be surprised at both of us. But Diva likes flowers, and don't y'all forget it. Not allowed to forget it. That's why she has flowers everywhere. I love how perfect that is, that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give Diva flowers. And then it turns out that, yeah, she likes flowers, so it works out. There it is, that's where I haven't been yet today. I haven't got the money rock yet today either. There we go. Yeah. Still trying to, like, think of things. Which, not always easy, thinking of things. Now, thinking of things, that can be kind of easy, but not things. Okay, I do have plenty of inventory space left, so let's go do CJ's fishing challenge in case I get any new fish to donate before I go to the museum. I really cannot think of anything more to ramble about today, jeez. It's kind of the problem when I haven't really been doing much of anything. I haven't been going for walks because I did way too many squats, and my legs hurt a lot. CJ here, coming at you from, well, more like stand by you. Anyway, he's doing C-Sports challenges. Yep, what's your challenge? What's your challenge? Give me the challenge. What is your challenge? Challenge. Got a challenge? Freestyle day. Catch 5 things in a row. Okay. So be patient for 5 fish in a row. I'm bad at being patient. I will say, playing just to level grind a little bit in Final Fantasy XIV with someone from the Discord I was talking in. I literally ended up running into an instance of, this is why I don't trust healers in 14. Where, quite literally, like, I got the feeling from this healer pretty early on that I couldn't trust them with a big pull. I couldn't do it. They were, you know, my health was dipping just a little too low to, God. My health was dipping just a little too low on, like, smaller groups. And I know there's a lot of healers who are like, if you've got more than 1 HP, I don't need to heal you yet. And it's like, yeah, but you still should. Like, the amount of damage you're adding to this fight is nothing. So, how about you just keep me alive? Because I'm adding a fair chunk of damage to this fight as the tank. And, yeah. Ended up pulling a little too much, and the healer let me die. And I have to say let me die, because there's no way they couldn't have kept me alive. They were just actively choosing to DPS instead of heal, which, you know, made everything go a bit pear-shaped. As you might imagine. I will never understand why healers in Final Fantasy XIV specifically are just like that. Like, I'm just sitting here thinking of, like, healers in other games acting like that. Like, God, imagine a logistics in Eve being like, you're not out of the thing I'm healing you yet. You're good. It's like, no. But see, that's also just kind of the problem with giving healers a DPS tool. Like, it's all well and good to give healers something so that they can solo, you know, content. You know, because you need your healer to be able to play the game. Hey, Gala. Maybe it's the weather or something, but I'm not in the mood to be alone. I could use a little company. You have to have me over for a short visit? Of course, come on over. Off we go. Now she'll complain about my house being empty. It's like they all need to see how empty my house is. Or maybe they need to come see that I'm sleeping on lava. Thanks for having me, Snorty. Oh, before I forget, because this isn't much, but I brought you a gift. All I got, it's a shirt. Picked it just for you. A career jacket. That is fair. You know what? Because you're having a rough time, I'll pop it on. Put that into storage. Oh, Steven, this place shows off your style. Really leaned into your personal theme around here, and I love that. Aww. We'll pop over here. Like, it boggles the mind why people are like that. I feel like this moment really calls for a game, Snorty, don't you? Absolutely. Let's play high card, low card. That's right, you'll win my sweatshirt. Alright. 3. You know, the odds say that it's higher, because there's only 1 and 2 below 3. But, I really like the number 4, and 1 plus 3 is 4. So, I'm feeling that the adding these together is going to give us 4. So the answer is obviously lower. That's a 6. I made 9. May not have won this prize, though the prize this time, but I hope you still had fun. Let's play again soon. I did have fun. Guess it's true that you can make a statement with your wall and window decorations. Like what you've done around here. Mind if I borrow some of your ideas? Wait, I have a wall decoration in here? I don't have a wall decoration in here. what do you... I mean, you can steal the idea of not having anything. Like, that's a free idea. But, yeah, it's... So you sleep at night. No, I don't sleep in the kitchen. Like, I get this looks nice and cozy, but it's not a bed. I mean, you can sit on it. Like, I can't stop you. And I could never say no to those cute eyes. But, I mean... And I have thought of sleeping in the kitchen. Honestly, like... It's one of those things, as much as the price on them is still absolutely stupid, like... I could see myself getting on pretty well in, like, a bachelor apartment. I'm thinking of redecorating soon. I'm studying what you've done with your place to give me ideas. I mean, that is probably my most designed room, but it's mostly designed to be a joke. And we'll come on up here. Welcome to Money Command. But you're proud of this room, aren't you? Really nice in here. Oh, well, thank you. I mean, there's just a bunch of turnips on the floor. And some computer consoles. But, you know. But yeah, now I'm stuck on things to ramble about again. I suppose I can kind of talk about Pokemon TCG Pocket a little. They added a new pack recently. And in those packs, I ended up getting, like, my 2 favorite Tapus as like fancy arts. Also, yes, I am totally checking my Pokemon Go right now because we just gotta wait for Gallo to go, so I'm gonna go while, you know, it works out. You know. We've shown her every room, and then she's gonna wander around, look at stuff. I don't want to, like, force her out. She wants to look at cutlery, she can look at cutlery. There she goes, literally just as the game loads. Oh, there's no Pokemon around anyway. Alright, see you later, Gala. So have me over. See you later, Snorty. I do kind of want to try going for a walk today. Just because I feel like going for a walk might actually help with the soreness in my legs. The only, like, okay, I love going for walks. And I love playing Pokemon Go while I'm out on walks. The only issue I have with doing that is the time of day I go for walks nowadays, which is throughout the day. Almost every gym has, like, an egg raid going on. Or, like, some kind of raid. So, like, I literally, even if I wanted to, could not, like, capture gyms. Though, also, I have, like, 3 gyms that, like, I've been just kind of patiently waiting for someone to kick my Pokemon out of. Because, like, I would like the Pokecoins. You know, I'm going to use this as an experiment. So I've caught the fish. I've completed the challenge. Let's come grab my wetsuit and do a little diving. And I want to see if you can sell diving stuff to CJ. Wrong button. Fashion items. I should probably, like, clean this out and get rid of duplicates at some point, but I am lazy, so. Pop the wetsuit on. Let's go diving! Wow, we got a scallop right away. We get some wisdom, man. I do enjoy the wisdom. Hey, man, buy that scallop of yours. Can I have it? Sure, man, here you go. Whoa, thanks for your generosity, man. Since you were cool, I left you something you'll dig. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you. The deep kind. Feel this. Why is it an insult to call someone childish? Being grown-up-ish is way worse. Ask any grown-up. Consider yourself truth. Yep, today is a good day. I mean, yeah. You could basically ask just about any adult and they'll be like, yeah, being an adult kind of sucks. So, like, why is calling someone or something childish an insult? It don't make no sense. Now, like, calling someone like a cabbage, that makes sense. Right? Some people don't like cabbages. Cabbages are a very mixed thing. Like, you know, it makes some level of sense. This will be a lobster, won't it? Yep. Lobster! I don't know if I'm gonna need a lobster in this game, but I'm kinda tempted to put that into storage just in case, because those are annoying, and I have bad blood with lobsters. I don't know how Turkey Day works in New Horizons, so. kind of hoping to find something new so we can give Blathers more than one thing. Though I do enjoy doing the voice, but like, it is a bug, so he's probably gonna like freak out. Okay, well that's definitely something new. Alright. Or maybe it's something new. No, it is not something new. I already had an umbrella. It just seemed harder to catch than normal. Sea star. Though honestly, like, I'm in the camp of, and I get it's almost certainly because I am a gamer. I will never understand the people who are like, man, if you play video games, that's childish. You need to grow up, man. It's like, oh yeah, they're so childish. And I suppose watching movies and TV isn't. Watching sports isn't. Like, literally kids games, my guy. You know. If the game can be played by kids, it's a kids game by the logic that these people use. Because, you know, they use the logic that kids play video games as that makes them childish. Well, kids play sports. Usually against their will, but kids play sports. It's pretty rare to find a kid that actively wants to play sports because they came to that conclusion on their own. You know, it's usually they want to play sports because their parents watch a lot of sports and they just want their parents' attention. Or, you know, their parents sign them up to a sports team to teach them responsibility. That will always be a laugh. You want to teach someone responsibility, you start by being responsible. Like, you lead by example. That is how you teach responsibility. If you are responsible, then the person you wish to be responsible will become responsible, especially if they look up to you. Yeah, swap it out for the seaweed. Because there ain't no way CJ's gonna buy some seaweed. If he buys a squid but refuses to buy an octopus, I'm going to be a little upset with him. Because that means he has chosen a side in the Great Turf War, and he did not choose the side he should have. I don't prefer octolings to inklings. What are you talking about? Alright, CJ, I've done your challenge. I already caught 5 in a row. I do not consent to pictures. Nope, CJ, stop. I do not. Yep. Alright. He'll buy a squid, but not an octopus. CJ, I am very disappointed in you. How could you? How could you buy a squid, but not an octopus? I'm very disappointed in him. Well, I guess Blathers only gets one thing, and it is a bug. Unless this is something new. This probably is a rock, though, looking at its size. Well, let's see. No, it's a frog. I caught a frog. Or is it a new neighbor? I have some apologizing to do. I mean, we'll have to check with Diva, but I imagine Blathers will be able to tell me as well. Maybe this is one of Diva's cousins and she won't mind. Hey, Blathers. Got some new friends for you. But you need to identify some fossils for me first. There we go. Ooh, more than one I see. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Yes, indeed, quite splendid. Alas, our museum already has fossils such as these. I am indeed tempted to purchase them for my personal collection, but no, I will exercise restraint and return them to you now. Might help you with anything else. Yep, got some donations. Marvelous! What would you like to donate? These... Ooh, several things I see. Let's take a look, shall we? Splendid! I'm glad to take these off your hands. No need to pull them all out. I'll handle the rest from here. Might help you with anything else. Nah, I'm good. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. I will. I do very much enjoy my trips to the coffee shop and fossil identification that sometimes has museum donations on top. I still cannot think of things to ramble about today. I have been recording for over 40 minutes. Jeez. This feels like an episode I have not done much talking in. I have so much I need to do today, or at least want to do today. Because I only, like, recorded 2 Tulip episodes. So, I got Wednesday. But, like, I don't have past that. I'm getting to the point in Tulip where, like, I'm clearing large parts of the game. So it's just like, what to actually do next? Because, like, a lot of my ordering for how I'm doing the Tulip series is basically, like, what is convenient at the time. So, like, when it comes to above ground residence, I'm more looking at the convenience side of it more than, like, the, like, practical, this is the fastest way. So, like, I think the next kiss, which will mean probably Friday, and I might change my mind on this before I even get recording. I think that next kiss will probably be the big one of Miss Zombie Mika. 128. Okay, it went back up a little. Okay, trusting the process appears to be working. Oh, I got some mermaid shoes. Didn't just get a pearl this time. I mean, I do like getting Pearl. Pearl's pretty cute. Like, not gonna lie. Always a bigger fan of Marina, but Pearl's still pretty cute. Though, okay, the Octo expansion really won me over on Pearl. So, pre-Octo expansion, I was kind of like, I don't really like Pearl. And then Octo expansion happened, and I really like Pearl now. So, and anyone who's never played Splatoon is just like, what are you on about? Don't worry about it. But, yeah. Yeah, may as well put those on. What do they even look like? Okay, I'll wear them. Why not? I will say, like, Nintendo knows their audience to a degree when it comes to Animal Crossing. But also, I kind of dislike how they went about it. Because, you ever notice how there is definitely far more female clothes than male clothes? They know their audience. But, like, that doesn't mean that guys don't like to play Animal Crossing too. I mean... Like, but I do, like, I don't blame Nintendo for that one. Like, it is a case of there is definitely, I would say, more girls and women who play Animal Crossing than, you know, boys and men. But there's still a sizable portion of us to play it. I mean, though I will say, and this is something I could probably go on a many-hour-long rant about, I absolutely despise the concept of a girl game that's just low-effort, like, dress-up game, basically. Like, so many Barbie games fall into this camp, and it's like, really, guys? This is what you're allowing your IP to be tied to? Is this just garbage game? Like, you can make a good game around fashion. Like, I'm positive you can do it. They've made good games around cooking. You can make it about fashion too. Like, and like, I really just, I hate that idea that, oh, there's games for girls and games for, no, there's games for gamers. That is what there is. Like, it is very much a case of, I could see maybe doing, because there is some logic to, girls are more likely to pick up a game if it's got a cute cover with, like, you know, like, let's use Mario Kart as an example. You get a Mario Kart cover with, like, Mario right front and center, and then another cover with Peach front and center. I would be willing to bet more girls would buy the one with Peach front and center than the one with Mario, even if they're an identical game. I would also probably buy the one with Peach front and center, but that's because I like Peach more than Mario. But, like, you get the idea. Like, I see the point in doing variant covers, but let's be real, Mario Kart's a game enjoyed by everybody. Like, there is no, oh, boys will like this, but girls won't. No, everybody would probably like it. And, you know, honestly, I would apply that to a lot of racing games in general, even the ones that try to be super realistic and for the boy car nuts. It's like, yeah, in general, you can still just hit the button, drive, go. You don't need to care about customizing every little thing about your car. You can still play it and have fun, like... Like, I don't buy into this whole, you know... Girls need girl games, boys need boy games. Like, no, gamers need games. That's what they need. Like... I would much rather just see everyone able to enjoy every game. If they want to. I mean, like... Got tired. Like, you want, like, a good example, though, of, like... why I honestly, like, the moment, basically, I realized completely that, like, yeah, like, I always kind of knew this, but I realized it fully that, like, yeah, boy game, girl game, those are bullcrap, was when Fire Emblem Awakening came out. Fire Emblem, to that point, was pretty firmly seen of as a boy game. I'm almost positive Awakening has more female fans than male fans. Like, and that's kind of how the Fire Emblem series in general has just carried on. Like, I don't know about their absolute newest game. I've not played it yet. I'm honestly not overly sure I want to. It's one of those cases of I kind of wish emulating the Switch was a bit easier so I could give it a try before I spend $60, well, $70 really, then yeah, on tax, and it pushes it up to like $100. Yeah, before I spend a copiously huge amount of money on a game I may not enjoy, I really would like to try it, Nintendo. Could I have, like, a rented demo of it? For, like, I'd even pay you, like, $10 to be able to play it for, like, a week or a month. I honestly do feel a lot of these digital storefronts are really missing out by not offering that kind of service. Like, could you imagine if you could fire up, like, Nintendo Online? And as long as you have a Nintendo Online subscription, you could, like, rent one game per month for free for, like, a week. And then pay, like, $5 for every additional game you want to rent for a week. Or you could pay $10, well, let's say $8 to rent it for 2 weeks. Or, let's say, $15 for a whole month. I know for sure I would be playing a lot more games and trying a lot more games, and Nintendo would be making a fair chunk of money. Like, if Steam were to do that, like, I would be renting some games. Only with Steam, it would have to just be flat out that they don't have a subscription. So, you know, unless they were to add one to go along with this, then, you know, it wouldn't really work for you get one free a month for paying into a subscription. But, you know, that would also add value to Nintendo Switch Online that would probably get more people paying for it if they could rent a game and, like, you get to keep all your save files by the end of it. So, you know, as long as it's on the Nintendo eShop, which isn't every Switch game, but it is nearly every Switch game. Enemy says I don't have this yet. No, okay, I have it. Like, I would probably play through the Diamond and Pearl remakes, if I could rent them. I'm not paying full price for them. Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee. I'd probably play them if I could get them, you know, for less than retail price. But I can't. Like, that's my biggest issue with those games, is they don't look like they're worth retail price to me. Like, it is very much a case of, like, with the Diamond and Pearl remake, I do want them. I've yet to decide fully which one I want. I kind of want to get Diamond, because I had Diamond back in the day. I don't care if Diamond has the worst exclusives. I'm probably not going to use the exclusives anyway. Honestly, I'd probably just recreate my team from back in the day. Though I gotta say, Gen 4 was the first Pokemon generation where I didn't use the starter the entire way through the game. Like, Gen 1, 2, and 3, I used my starter the entire way through the game. Many times I've played Gen 1, like Red, Blue, Yellow. Well, Red, Blue. Can't really do this with Yellow. Though you probably actually could do it with Yellow. But playing like Red and Blue, I have used only my starter throughout the entire game. Yellow, you'd have to deal with being an electric type. I'm not actually sure if Pikachu learns anything that could actually let it get through Brock. Yeah, I don't think Pikachu learns anything by the time you've gotten to Brock that would let Pikachu actually take on Brock. So, don't think you... Well, I mean, with enough time, you could probably get through Brock, because I don't think he has any ground moves, so... It would just be a battle of attrition at that point. but like, I've done it. It's not actually all that difficult. Yeah, let's get these fish sold. I was really kind of hoping to find some like new fish. Yeah, I got fish to sell. Buy my fish. Alright, I'm gonna say... I missed one. 12,000. 11,000. I was close. It probably actually would have been pretty close to 12,000 had I not missed the one. Yeah, let's sell that final fish. I want to see. Watch this only be like 200 and it was actually 11,000. But I, you know, only 1,000 off. It would have been 12,000 had I, just about anyway, had I managed to actually catch the angelfish as well. Let's go take a quick trip to the Nooklings, because we got something to sell to them too. I'm going to take my wetsuit off. Bam. Caroline's just enjoying the day. Alright, let's, okay, that did actually land. I was a bit worried for a moment that it poofed. What we got? Iron nuggets. I don't need iron nuggets. I got plenty. But yeah, like, I had started with, Piplup. And I was just like, oh man, I like Piplup. And then I was playing through and it's just like... I'm kind of not liking Piplup as I'm playing more. Like, I just... And, like, nothing against, like, Empoleon. Like, I do like Empoleon. It's just, like, at the time, I was just like, eh. Because, like, I usually go water starters. Which I know is a bit ironic, given I kind of have a bit of a phobia of water. But, if you really think about it, maybe I'm picking water starters because they could save me from drowning. Your fire starter ain't gonna do that. Your grass starter probably ain't gonna do that either. Not unless they can do the big slurp and just suck up the entire ocean. Like, they ain't gonna be able to save you. I mean, it doesn't help that there's also just like a bunch of water types that I like from Gen 4. Or that are usable in Gen 4. So it's just like, bugs don't bug me. Defiant ant. Ah, yes. I am the defiant ant. Simple Flips would hate me. But I'm gonna take a plot down right here. And with that, that's gonna mark the end of this kinda long episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then! And now in this end card, I would like to ask if you liked the video, could you maybe hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? It'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.